What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and today, man, we got to talk about what Stephen A. said about Kyrie again. You know, it looked like the other day he was on his side a little bit, and he wasn't agreeing with the Brooklyn Nets demand or the NBA's demand on the 6 steps Kyrie had to take to get back on the court. He wasn't in agreement with that, right? Him or Shannon Sharp. But today he says that Kyrie needs to shut up until he dribbles. Not shut up and dribble, but shut up until he dribbles. I'm going to let y'all hear that. I'm going to try to be fair with my commentary after the video, but hey, check it out.
We're not expecting athletes to be saviors in a literal sense. We just want them to ball. Damn it, you're getting all of this money because you got these skills. Put your skills on display. We ain't telling you to shut up and dribble. But I will say this, shut up and tell you dribble. Give me what I'm paying for. That hard-earned money customers pay for. Give us that first. Could you do that? You ain't got to shut up and dribble. But could you at least dribble first? Could you at least give us that? Show up and play because you're great. Let us see that. Monitor what you say. Don't offend other people. Don't offend religious groups and do all of this other stuff. Don't do that. Please don't. Hey, Stephen A., what are you trying to say? What I'm trying to say to you is this. You don't want to hear what I have to say if I didn't do my job first.
First of all, Stephen A., I hope you know this ain't going to go well for you. Not you saying this, because you've already been getting flack for some of your takes. Secondly, there may be a little validity to what you say. If you're saying what I think you're saying play, continue to play so the platform can be as strong as it once was while you use your voice. And to an extent, I agree with that. Let's face it, the NBA platform, Kyrie's skills and everything is what put him in position to be able to say things and speak out in the way he is about different social issues, including the vaccine or whatever, right? At the same time, he did help put himself in that position, and the organization has benefited off of that same skill set, right? So if Kyrie feels a strong conviction about something and he put himself in that position, I mean, be very clear, these owners, yeah, they own the team, they pay these guys and everything, but they also coveted these skills that these players have. So they're not just powerless as long as they have a voice. Your voice is the strongest thing, man. Nobody can take that from you. You may lose some monetary things. You may lose some prestige or whatever like that. But is that stuff worth your peace of mind? I just present that question because some people would take, the things and not have their peace of mind. That's why you see a lot of these guys unfortunately commit suicides, fall into deep depressions and all types of stuff. So yes, Stephen A., I hear what you're trying to say, shut up until you dribble, but at times some things are just very urgent and they need immediate attention. You could look at other situations and say, okay, when they stormed the Capitol, Kyrie wasn't on the court. You can look at that a certain way. He didn't actually be taken off the court this time. The Capitol, that was his choice. This one, they suspended him for something he's already apologized for. So Stephen A., I need you to look at the totality of that and then come back and talk to me. I mean, again, I get what you're saying. He didn't take himself out this time. They set him down for an indefinite suspension. So it's on the team. It's on the NBA right now. It's not on him. Not this time, okay? So moving right along. Brooklyn Nets owner Joseph Tsai. Now this dude, he just said the other day, November 11th, which was Friday, he said, Sierra and I met with Kyrie and his family yesterday. We spent quality time to understand each other, and it's clear to me that Kyrie does not have any beliefs or hate towards Jewish people or any group. The Nets and Kyrie with the NBA and NBPA are working constructively towards a process of forgiveness, healing, and education. You know, it sounds like they had somewhat of a productive meeting from the outside, right? They're pretty much saying Kyrie don't have any anti-Semitic beliefs. He doesn't hate the group of people. And he basically made it sound like he had a better understanding of Kyrie, right? So then this report comes out with the New York Post, right? And I'm going to read you a little bit of that, because what I read here is pretty much conflicting everything he just said. Okay, so on Saturday, this is just one day after he posted that on his Twitter, he said he still has work to do, which he said, you know, they're working towards a process of healing and all that, right? He said he has to show people that he's sorry. What's important and what people miss is he only apologized after he was suspended. Like, it's almost like they talking in circles. They said that they know he doesn't have those beliefs, right? You put that statement out there for your player. Like, he didn't feel like he was doing anything wrong. You know, most people still don't feel like he did anything wrong. Saying he only apologized after he was suspended. He only apologized after you was offended. And that's different. That's like if you telling the truth about something, right? But you like the bigger man about it, and you say, well, I'm sorry if I offended you in any kind of way. I didn't mean it like that. This is what I meant. I think that's like kind of what Kyrie is doing. I'm sorry if you were offended because the way you took it isn't the way I meant it. I meant it this way. See, that's the problem. Right there. There lies the problem, man. They still want this dude to bend over backwards. They put this statement out. I would like to actually hear Kyrie's side of this to see if that meeting was productive as they're portraying it to be. Because I feel like they just put out something to make it, after reading what that said, I feel like they just put out something to try to get some of that heat off, pretending like they've taken steps in the right direction to try to mend that relationship there, when they really didn't. That feels like a damage control statement to me. Yeah, so guys, let me hear what you think in the comments, man. Was Stephen A. right? Was Joseph Tsai right? I want to hear from you guys in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.